This is the start of Duncan Road, a 441 kilometre track that branches off from the Victoria Highway near the WA and Northern Territory border. Now, we've been told that this road takes us across some beautiful countryside. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go for a drive. Duncan Road, which was formerly known as the Duncan Highway, takes you from Halls Creek to just below Lake Argyle and was built specifically to service the remote cattle stations in the area. Recognised as one of the most beautiful drives in the entire Kimberley, Duncan Road is spoilt for attractions, with plenty of stops on the way to take in some amazing countryside. First stop on the track is China Wall, the name acquired as it is somewhat reminiscent of the Great Wall of China. This striking formation transects the country for several kilometres, rising high out of the ground and then disappearing back into the earth again. Scientists believe the wall was formed when the rock surrounding the much harder and resistant quartz was weathered and eroded away. Next stop is Caroline Pool, just 15 kilometres from town. The natural waterhole was once the main recreational spot during the pioneering era, and during the wet season, it's a great spot for swimming. During the drier times of the year, this area becomes a popular picnic spot and is a bushwalker's paradise. As the Duncan Road continues, you take a 14-kilometre diversion and you arrive at the historical stone hut, remains from the Halls Creek gold rush in the late 1800s. During those days, the nearest port of supplies and the export of gold from Halls Creek was Wyndham, and the stone hut on Sophie Downs was the last stop to rest the horses before the final leg through to Halls Creek. During the wet season, the Duncan Road crosses a few rivers and creeks, but it's an easy drive and the road is well looked after, so there's no need to rush your trip. And back in 1976, the road was actually decommissioned as a highway and is now the ideal way to experience what the cattle country showcases around the Halls Creek area. Old Halls Creek is only 16 k's from town and is home to the first gold discovery in WA back in 1885. The Old Town site still has the remnants of the old mud post office and continues to be a historic site of interest for locals and visitors alike. This area is the original gold mining community where almost 130 years ago, Charles Hall discovered a 28-ounce gold nugget. Prospectors used to follow the gold up and down the rivers and creeks between Brockman and Old Halls Creek. So, you never know. We might just find something they missed. The Old Halls Creek Cemetery contains the graves of many Kimberley pioneers, and most of the original mud slab buildings have eroded away to their foundations, but it's definitely worth a visit. Less than an hour from New Halls Creek and you've reached the oasis in the desert, also known as Palm Springs. The palm-fringed, spring-fed permanent freshwater pool has long been a refreshing stop for travellers along the highway, and it's thought that Afghan teamsters, who played a prominent role in the early days of Halls Creek, planted the original date palms found at the tourist spot. Just past Palm Springs and you reach Sawpit Gorge, also known as Sawtooth Gorge. The gorge, which is located along the Black Elvira River, is a series of deep pools and is a popular camping and swimming spot. The most secluded spot around Halls Creek, the gorge's tranquil waters are surrounded by towering rock walls, which were formed when the river forced its way through a rocky ridge many years ago. So, as you can see, there's plenty of adventure to be had along the Duncan Road. And whilst it's all gravel, the road is still in good condition, so just take your time and enjoy the ride. Some of the attractions are also a little off the beaten path, so before heading out, make sure you drop into the Halls Creek Visitor Centre and grab yourself a map, because it is definitely something worth doing.
It's a beautiful day.